Katie!
Where the hell have you been, Loka?
Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. I did a Q&A yesterday on Instagram and I got asked, are you quitting YouTube? Are you coming back to YouTube? And I was like, you know what? No. I'm actually very excited to start filming again. I'm ready to start filming again. And I said, do I have to do the whole where I've been thing? Because I don't want to make it weird. I don't want it to be like a thing. You know, I was just like, can I just pop back in like I never left? So that is my attempt right now, is to just pop back in like I never left. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I've been up to for the past 6 months or so, or pretty much this year. I can't believe it's already, I was gonna say it's already August, it's already September. But if you don't follow me on Instagram or you don't have Instagram, hi, it's good to see you guys again. And I'm back on YouTube, and I just kind of wanted to jump in and do a little, just a little hangout sesh, nothing formal or fancy or anything like that. I feel like the most trending topic for me and the top of my brain lately has been how offensive the apple crisp macchiato from Starbucks tastes. I feel like, I don't know if it was last year, I think it was the year before when they came out with the pumpkin cream cold brew. It was like revolutionary, and now they have this apple crisp macchiato, and it actually smells and tastes like trash to me, and I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know why it's on my mind as much as it is, but it is. The holidays are coming up, and you know, you just have really high expectations for certain companies to deliver during the holidays, and Starbucks was one of them, and I feel like they just really let me down. By the way, something that has happened within the past 6 months, if you see that I'm talking funny, I have Invisalign again. This is round 2. This will be my last time doing it. I should only have it for a few months, but I have my bottom tray in right now, not the top tray in, because if I have the top tray in, I'll have a crazy lisp, and I'm sure I will be distracted by my own lisp. Another thing that's happened is my hair has grown out. Can you believe this is no extensions? I've been getting asked a lot, like, what are you taking? Are you taking vitamins? No, I'm not taking any vitamins. I really feel that it is just from not bleaching my hair. That's really what it comes down to for me personally. Because I remember looking at pictures from, I don't know, like, I was gonna say 6 months ago, like years ago, before I started balayaging my hair, before I did YouTube at all. When I had just like my natural hair color, I had a lot of hair, and I was like, I looked back on those pictures, you know, in the past few years, and I'm like, oh my God, my hair just all fell out. Like, is that what happened? My hair just fell out. Like, now that I'm in my 30s, like, it's just gone now. And once I stopped bleaching my hair, like with, you know, COVID and the world shutting down last year, I obviously let my hair grow out, and I stopped dyeing my hair, and it all grew back. I was just like, is this what I could have had this whole time? Are you telling me this is what I could have had this whole time? But you know, I was having my little platinum moment, and I have no urge to go back to platinum at all. I promise you, the urge is not there. I love having low maintenance hair right now. I don't have to cut it all the time. I don't have to bleach it all the time. It is great. What else is new about me that I kind of want to share? I'm back to using this foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This is the shade 420. It's a little bit light for my whole face, so I do mix it with a little bit of my Armani. I will say this foundation, like around my nose, if you have larger pores, I feel like it can enhance it. So you like really have to use a good like pore filling, smoothing primer in this area, because I do have like larger pores right here, but that's just a little side note, and I have no idea what I was talking about before that. It's one thing that hasn't changed about me. I will go on random tangents and then forget what I was talking about. Oh, something new about me. I now do almond shaped nails. Check me out. I don't know if you can see it. They're little. I did the French tip on them for the first time, and I don't love the angle of the French tip. I feel like it's a little too straight, but I get almond shaped nails now. Very exciting, I know. So now I'm gonna mix in some of that Armani foundation. But I will say, you know, if you don't follow me on IG, the biggest thing that I've done in this past year, actually it started in February. I don't want to say I, because John and I did it together, and he's heavily involved. But we launched a brand. So it's called 30 Years. If you guys have seen it already, you already know what I'm talking about. But launched my own clothing brand. It's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I've enjoyed doing it so much. It's like one of those projects. it's like the more you get into it, the more work that it is, but the more exciting it is and the more rewarding it is. And if you supported the brand at all in any way, shape, or form, whether it's just a like on IG or if you've actually purchased a piece of clothing, thank you so much. I'm really appreciative of all the support so far. We launched with shorts, tees, and biker shorts. The biker shorts are definitely a favorite among everybody. I spent a lot of time working on that pattern and making sure the fit was really, really good for the biker shorts, because if you've watched my videos in the past, I think I've spent like, I've gone through a lot of pairs trying to find the perfect biker shorts, and I ended up designing a pair that I love and a lot of you guys love as well. So there has been a lot of love that has gone into this brand, and it's just been really exciting. And that is where we have been, but more specifically where I have been for the past 7 months or so. I'm like, timeline is like, what is time anymore, right? That is what I've been up to for the most part. Launching a clothing brand, our very own clothing brand. But we're having a sale this weekend. I think by the time I post this video, hopefully I'll post it tomorrow. We're doing 30%. This is like our biggest sale that we've ever done. We're doing 30% off for Labor Day weekend. The whole website, it's 30 off 30. 30 is in the brand name, so we did 30 off 30. It just worked out really well. Yeah, we're having a sale this weekend and getting ready for that, and it's just been so much fun. Learning everything from the ground up. We do our own fulfillment. We do everything, pretty much everything in-house, and just building up the team, and just the experience of doing that has just been really amazing. And if you guys want to hear more about that, you know, I'd love to film, you know, maybe a separate video about that as well. And the name 30 years it stemmed from the idea of making memories. It was always something that we said, like, oh, we want to take this picture so that way we can have this memory 30 years from now. It was always 30 years from now. I don't know why it was always 30 years, but it was always 30 years from now. And I'm pretty sure the first time that it happened was in Switzerland, when it was really, really hot and we were walking to the train and we had all of our luggage. When I say we, John had all my luggage. And he was in that mood where he was just like, let's just get on this train, let's get moving, blah, blah, blah. And it was this beautiful scenery. And I was like, John, we gotta stop and take pictures. And he was like, literally, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. We just gotta get moving. We gotta get on this train. And I was like, John, 30 years from now, we're gonna wanna remember seeing this bridge and like taking a picture on this bridge, being sweaty, whatever it is. And ever since then, it's just kind of been like a 30 years from now memory. That is where the brand name comes from, and it's really, really special, and it means a lot to us. So other than that, I'm just kind of, you know, I've been out here. I'm trying to think of what else is new and exciting. Surprisingly, not surprisingly whatsoever, I'm still a hoe for Shape Tape. All right, I just bought some new ones. I just used light medium beige to do a little color correcting. I wanted to get the small size ones because they tend to dry out, like, or they do this. I don't know if you guys have this issue as well. It kind of builds up. This is only like a couple weeks old. It's only supposed to have it for 6 months. So I definitely have my other ones for longer than 6 months. I wanted the smaller ones just because I use such a small amount of it when I use it that I just would rather have small ones, but they didn't have my shades in stock. But I use that one still a lot, and I also use the Too Faced Born This Way. This is the shade Cream Puff, which is pretty bright. But when I do like a smoky eye or like any eyeshadow at all, I like to use that one to really intensify the look. I haven't even decided if I'm doing eye makeup yet. I might just do like a dramatic lash moment. But this is pretty much where I conceal now. Do you guys remember the Bye Bye Under Eye days? Damn, it's been a minute. So this is kind of what I like to do here. And then, oh God, I have to show you guys what I'm using on my brows now. So I've been using the Sigma Brow Pencil forever. The problem is with those is I go through them very quickly, and I order like 10 at a time when I need new ones. And I just feel like I go through them a lot. So I was like, I need to start using a brow powder or something, like fill in my brows so I'm not using so much brow pencil. And I got sent this in PR. This is from LA Girl. It's called the Featherlight Brow Shaping Powder Pencil. So it's literally a pencil like this, like that. Nothing crazy, but it just goes on like a powder. So it's literally, just imagine like a powder in a pencil. I fill in my whole brow with that first. It goes by way quicker than when I would just use my dark brow pencil only. And I just end up using way less of my Sigma product. So I love it. I was using the shade dark brown, but that makes my eyebrows pretty dark, so I've been using soft brown, and it is so great. If you guys are looking for like a brow powder product, highly recommend that one. Carrying on here. You know, what's funny is even as I was talking about my brand just now, right? What I've been doing for the past year and a half, give or take, I am so bad about talking about my own shit. Like, I can be really passionate talking about new launches, other things, but when it comes to talking about my own stuff, I just get like so, I don't even know what the word is. Like, it's not bad. It's hard for me to hype myself up like that. Anyway, it is really hard for me to talk about my own stuff. I've kind of always been that way. I'm not really good at hyping myself up very much. I can't stand it, you guys. I can't stand it. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in other YouTube videos. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the e.l.f. putty blushes, I think I've been using them for a long time, but I'm not sure because I literally use them every single day. These and the e.l.f. Flower Bomb blushes. I did just, does that have my address on there? So I did just put in an Ulta order. Actually, it was a little while ago. I just haven't like unpacked it yet. I bought more of those flower blushes because I thought I lost this one, but I have another one in there. This is a ton of blushes, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But the e.l.f. putty blushes, like if you're not using these blushes yet, it's kind of like, what are you doing? Cream blush is where it's at. Then where the fuck you at? Everything. And I do get asked a lot, what brushes do I like to use with that? I do love the e.l.f. Cosmetics brushes. Now, I know e.l.f. has one. I believe I had it, like the putty blush brush, but I want to say it was a little, like I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I did like it, but I like how wide this one is. So it just goes on pretty evenly. Anyway, this is the color Turks and Caicos, which I love, but I also love, I think it's Bora Bora, which is more of this kind of bubblegum pink, but I like to go back and forth between peaches and pink blushes. So before I put any powder on my face, I come in with the blush. And I do like to put my blush kind of more right here now. I feel like it's kind of a youthful spot. It's really just where, you know, where you like it and you think it's the most flattering on your face is where you should put your blush. But ever since I started putting it here, I do really like that placement. And I know it looks maybe pretty bright right now, but once you powder over it, it dissipates quite a bit. I just love this blush. It's so good. And while I'm using that e.l.f. putty blush, they also came out with putty bronzer. This is the shade Tan Lines. Here, really nice shade. And before I powder my face, I use this to contour in here. I've just recently started getting into a full face of makeup, even if I need to wear a mask out. I was really like not wearing much. I feel like most of us were not wearing a full, I think, right? Like most of us were not wearing a full face of makeup anymore. Like it was just too much. It was like the mask and like it felt gross. But anyway, it was like we had the mask mandate, then it went away, and now it's back. So, you know, if I want to feel cute, I'm gonna wear a full face of makeup because like it makes me feel good again, you know? But I've just recently, since I started doing that, I started heavily powdering my whole face, which I wasn't really doing before, but it's also like 1,000,000,000 degrees here in the valley in California, so you know. So what else is going on, you guys? What is going on with you? How are you guys doing? I'm trying to, you know, I don't like having the expectation of having to be positive if I don't feel positive, but I'm trying to bring and be and channel the positive vibes for the rest of the year because there have been a lot of roller coasters lately. This year, the holidays, like I'm trying to go all out. I already had a talk with John about it. I was like, look, low key, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Holidays last year fucking sucked. Like I love Christmas, I love the season, I love baking, I love cooking, like I love all of it, decorating. Like, you know, I'm a hoe for Christmas, and it just wasn't there last year. Like, there was just a lot of shit going on in the world, personally, everything. And, you know, like for everybody, like there was just a lot of shit. And I just feel like this year, can we please? So I'm letting you guys know that is my plan this year. Like, I really need that like happiness and the joy. Like, I'm gonna be, you know, we're gonna be fucking joyful this year. All right, please, nobody try and steal my joy this year, okay? Let's have positive vibes. Let's have the comment section on YouTube be like the comment section on TikTok, because that shit is funny over there, and we need more of that on YouTube. So I'm saying I'm gonna lighten up this year, and yeah, and that's how I feel. That is how I feel. Let's lighten up a little bit. See, I feel like I used to hate this, but I love like how bright the under eye is right there, and then there's blush right there. I don't think that's everyone's cup of tea, but I freaking like it. Now we're gonna powder this bitch. This powder, you guys, again, I can't remember if I used this like in my last YouTube video 10 years ago or not, but the Huda Beauty setting powder, the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I use the shade Sugar Cookie. I did buy the next one. This is a translucent one. I did buy Cupcake, which is like the subtle pink one, but for some reason I always use this one. I feel like maybe, I don't know what it is, but I just like this, the sheer one. Dude, this powder is better than any other setting powder, loose setting powder than I have used. I swear it blurs out my face. Like, it just looks so good. I feel like it lasts really long on my face. Like, I'm just so here for it. So I use it with a brush. Sometimes I do a highlight and sometimes I don't. And that is just the tea on that. Today I'm not doing it, but when I do, Jamie Genevieve's brand, Vive, the Skin Dew Glow Multitasker, this shit is so beautiful. It literally looks like, when I've used it on photo shoots and stuff, it literally just pops out when the light hits it just right, and it looks amazing on your skin. Like, it looks so good. So this is what I use when I do add some glow to my skin. So this is how I've been setting my face. I just stamp, stamp, stamp. See how it like already kind of toned down the blush, but I feel like it just looks so good on the skin. Like, it looks good around the nose. Stamp, stamp, stamp. I think before, and like one of the reasons why I think I stopped filming videos was I put a lot of pressure on myself to stay within like a certain range of filming. I don't know, I feel like I put this on myself, or if it was like, you know, if I'm not filming makeup or if I'm not traveling, like, I didn't really know what to film. Like, I didn't know what to film or how to be, and it was just like the world shutting down and all that stuff. I just didn't feel like in the space of wanting to film. But we do have a couple trips coming. We finally booked some trips. I had 2 trips last year that got canceled, and I was very, very sad. But I'm going on 2 trips this year that I am heavily looking forward to. I'm going to very mountainy, naturey locations. I'm going to Banff at the end of the month with John, and I'm so excited to go there. I don't even know if we're going at the right time, end of September, but I was just like, you know what? Can we just book a trip and go, please? Because I gotta get out of here. I need to go do something. And I feel like, I'm sure a lot of people have been feeling that way lately. Okay, so now I'm gonna try this lash. This is a little lash concoction that I made yesterday, but I had like a full, like smoked out liner yesterday, and I don't have that today. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, but look at this lash that I created. I love stacking lashes now. You probably can't really tell. Let me see. Isn't that pretty? Come on, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look yummy? Nice and fluffy and sexy. It might be a little bit much without anything on my eye. So I did just buy a bunch of lashes from Ulta because I just feel like, okay, that lash that I just put on, it does look kind of dramatic on my eye, but I feel like super dramatic lashes don't look as good on me anymore, or maybe it's just in my head, I don't know what. But I got a bunch of new styles from Ulta. These are the Kiss So Wispy Full Bouncy in Volume Curl. Love that. You know, I wear Ardell Wispies all the time. I think it was these ones. This is the Studio Effects Ardell wispy lash. So I used that, cut the outside off, and then I stacked this other pair on top. So I bought a few of these because I was like, okay, these could either look really good or they could look really terrible on my eyes. And you know, they didn't end up, they look kind of crazy, but look at them. Aren't they pretty? By themselves, they looked a little wild on me, but I just loved how wispy they are. This is from the Kiss brand also. I think it's because of the inner corner, the lashes are so long. Do you see how long they are on the inner corner? Like, it just doesn't work for me. Not, obviously I would trim it, but not bad, right? Like, it's interesting. So anyway, I just love making shit like that. Like, it's so much fun. So I took this, cut it in half, and stacked it on top of one of these bad boys, and that's how I made that lash, which looked really good with like a smoked out wing, but it might be a little bit too full for me currently. Oh, these lashes I am obsessed with currently, you guys. So these are the Ardell Texture Eyes Perfectly Imperfect lashes. So this is, oh, those look totally different. These are the same number, 577, but for some reason they look really different. Normally they look like the more spiky one on the bottom. Perfectly Imperfect, that's the point, right? 578. This is a really pretty, like if you're looking for a super natural looking lash, 578 Texture Eyes. You see that? How it's like very wispy, super thin, really pretty. I feel like this might actually look good on me right now. I got more of the e.l.f. blush just in case. Because typically, like when we do photo shoots and stuff for the brand, I have been doing my own makeup and I bring my makeup with me everywhere now. So I tend to lose products a lot more. So I have gotten some backups of my favorite. So the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bora Bora. This is that like baby pink one. And then the Flower Bubbly, which is another cool pink color. I also picked up a few cluster. These are Soft Touch Trios and then also Wispy's clusters, which I didn't really like these ones too much. They were a little too chunky and short, to be totally honest. This kind is better, in my opinion. I just kind of went in, honestly. These are the My Lashes But Better, which I saw a lot on TikTok. I don't know if this was the style, but I don't think this would look good on me. This doesn't even look like something I would order. I'm kind of surprised I'm seeing this in here. Oh wait, I think this one. The Kiss My Lash But Better No Filters. This one looks nice. Maybe I'll try that one right now. A lot of you mentioned to me, I was like, what do you guys want to see on YouTube? Most of you guys said not really makeup anymore. So meet me in the comments. Tell me if that's how you feel still. If people are watching makeup, I feel like over the course of the past year, like content has just changed and what people like to watch. And I personally like seeing makeup stuff on TikTok where if it's like really tutorial based or education based. Like I like seeing little blips like that, like stuff that's like in 30 seconds or under for makeup stuff. I already hate this band on this lash. It's like one of those really bendy ones. It is kind of difficult to put on because the band is so, like, there is such a thing as too lightweight of a band for a lash because then it kind of can get wavy on your eye and look crazy. Right now I'm going to give these lashes like a 6 out of 10 because one, I love the way they look on my eyes, but the band is so lightweight and like thin that it does that kind of like wavy thing. So I've been trying to place them for quite a minute now. I'm gonna try and put a little mascara on this and see how it goes. This is the mascara I've been using. MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Doesn't transfer. It's fantastic. I know I'm very late to the party on that one, but okay, so let me just wiggle. This is how I put mascara on when I have false lashes, because I want it to look chunky. And then using the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner. This is the color Cafe. This color is amazing. This is the combo that I use when I want to lean a little bit more on the warm side of lip color rather than the cool, because you guys know I love a good cool lip, kind of more pinky moment. If I want to add a lot of dimension, which I'm not going to do today because that would be a little bit too much, I would use the Dose of Colors Cork Lip Liner on the outside to make the lips look extra full. And then I'm going to use the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Charlotte. So this is more like a warm mid-tone, light mid-tone nude. All right, guys, so that's it. I think for today, I feel like I was probably all over the place, and I know it wasn't like an actual full-blown tutorial, but I just kind of wanted to hang out, shoot the shit, and catch up, basically. So let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm still here, still the same bitch. Actually, I feel like, you know what? I feel like I'm a lot better since last time I was on YouTube. I think the break was probably did me a lot of good. I feel a lot better coming back into it. I feel like I'm in a good headspace now. So, do you want to talk about some real life shit? Do you want to talk about absolutely nothing? You know, where's your mood at? Or do you want to just go out and about? Maybe we go thrifting. Meet me in the comments. Let's chat. Let me know how you guys have been. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna go make some food, try and edit this video right now and get it up tomorrow. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully everybody's doing well, and I will see you guys in the next video.